Hello, dear traders, and welcome, everyone. My name is Angie, and today we are going to speak about pending orders. I will show you how and where to use them, and we'll discuss some of the pros and some of the cons of using a pending order as well. And I'm going to introduce a new feature that is now available with the pending order. My friends, I do want to make sure that everything is okay with the sound and the picture, so please let me know in chat if you can hear me and if you can see me well before we get started. While I'm waiting for your replies, my friends, I do as always want to remind you to please make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to ring on the notifications bell. Likewise, my friends, I do want to remind you that we have our official social networks, so visit them as well. Alrighty, so let me check here. Dion, hello. Inspiring Motivation, hello. Unknown Facts. Everybody, welcome. Okay, thank you so much for that confirmation. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get started. So I guess the first thing that we should discuss is what exactly is a pending order. Let's start with that. A pending order is an order that you place on the market for it to open for you in the future when the price reaches a certain level. And you can actually also set up a pending order by time. So for the trade to open at a specific time that you indicate. My friends, you can use and set up a pending order on the FTT trading mode as well as the Forex mode. We have FTT, Forex, and SPT. So the pending order is available on FTT and Forex. And we'll look at how to set up the pending order on each of them separately. But first, let's look at the chart and see in what cases we can use and set up a pending order. I think that one of the best ways, just a brief second here. One of the best ways to use a pending order is by identifying strong levels of support and resistance. Right here, we're looking at the gold on the 1 hour time frame, and I do want to. We talk about support and resistance levels a lot, and my friends, this is because they are so important in trading. So just a quick reminder, support and resistance levels, they can be identified in different ways. For example, they can be as a horizontal line, and sometimes they can also be drawn as slanted trend lines, support and resistance. So basically, we can see that this is a strong level of resistance currently that was used as support before. So this is actually a very strong level that we can see back throughout history for gold. And likewise, right here, we have a local uptrend line that reached our level of resistance right here. So once again, remember that it can be horizontal lines, it can be trend lines, and likewise, my friends, you can actually find these levels of support and resistance by using other technical analysis indicators. For example, you can use the Fibonacci levels. You can also use moving averages can show you levels of support and resistance. And even as one of my favorites, the Ichimoku cloud also provides support and resistance levels. So basically, this is just an example of GPP, JPY, how Fibonacci levels can also, they're going to work as the same way as the horizontal levels of support and resistance, but the Fibonacci levels, they can help you find these areas. All right, let me just go back to my gold setup right here. Now, I guess the main point of support and resistance is that quite often in trading at these levels, we can expect that the price is going to reverse. So the price will bounce from these levels. So support is going to be below the price chart and below the price movement, and the price bounces up from support. Resistance is going to be above the price movement, and the price bounces down from resistance. And so therefore, once you identify a strong level, you can set up a pending order. And when the price reaches that level, the trade will open automatically. Now, my friends, I do want to mention that I have a video where I go more in detail of how to draw, how to build, and how to trade on support and resistance levels. Here is the link for you in chat. And I do want to mention that if you are watching this after the webinar, you can find the link in the upper right corner. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and take a peek at how we can of how we can open, how we can set up the pending order on the two trading modes, FTT and Forex. So remember, there is no pending order on SPT stock price trades. So right here, we're looking at the Euro US dollar on the 1 hour time frame. So we'll start with FTT. And in this trading mode, we have to set a trade duration. So this is in how long the trade is going to close. The way that it is recommended to choose the trade duration is to multiply the time frame that you are looking at by ×2 or ×3. So basically, if we are looking at the 1 hour time frame, the trade duration would be 2 to 3 hours as an example. So if you see a level of resistance, you would set up a down pending order from the price level. And likewise, if you see a strong level of support, you would set up an up pending order at that price level. Let's see here, another parameter. Let's see here. So let me go ahead and set this up for 3 hours. So 1 hour time frame, my trade duration is going to be 3 hours. So basically, here is where you would choose the pending order. And what we'll do is we'll set it up by quote. So this is a strong level of support, which is around 1.17057. So let me go ahead and enter that here, 057. And another parameter that you want to pay attention to when you're setting up the pending order is this rate of return scale. My friends, you probably have noticed that the rate of return on FTT, it periodically fluctuates. It changes due to market conditions. So basically what you can do here is you can set the minimum desired rate of return for the asset in order for the pending order to activate and for the trade to open. So basically, if we choose something like, 80% and above, if at the time that the price reaches the level, if it's lower than 80%, then the pending order is simply not going to trigger. So basically, I'll go ahead and set up an up pending order from this level right here. And this is actually a really strong level. We're looking at the hourly time frame. Let's go ahead and check the 4-hour time frame. As you can see, actually, let's go ahead and look at the daily time frame. As we can see, this area has been a strong level of support in history as well. So, and as a matter of fact, I was looking through the charts so I could show you some examples, and we had the perfect touch. Just a couple of hours ago, the perfect touch from support. So that would have been a great trade. But if the price does drop to this level once again, my trade will trigger and it's going to open to the upside. And now, my friends, let's take a look at how to set up the pending order on Forex. So here's where we'll switch to Forex, and we're going to look at gold again. Alrighty. Oh, excuse me, Euro US dollar. Alrighty, so basically we have the same situation here, but on Forex, it's a little bit more complex, and therefore I think it's much more interesting and perspective in trading as far as pending orders. So on Forex, you do not have to set up a trade duration like you do on FTT. And the profit on Forex depends on by how far the price moves in the direction of the trade. Whereas on FTT, the profit is fixed at the rate of return percentage. And all you need to do is make the correct forecast if the price will be higher or lower than the price of at the time of the trade opening. Alrighty, so when we are setting up the pending order on Forex, we have to consider the following parameters. First and foremost, please don't forget to choose the multiplier. I usually suggest sticking to the middle, something like 100 or the 200 multiplier. I normally, because if you choose the times 500 multiplier, then you can potentially gain more profit, but it's a lot more risky because the stop loss level will be very close to the price of the trade opening. And since we are setting up a pending order and we are probably not going to be in front of the computer when the price reaches this level, then I would not recommend choosing the highest multiplier in this case. As a matter of fact, I probably wouldn't recommend using the highest multiplier in general. The middle, the sweet middle is just perfect. Times 100 times 200 works great because you can still get substantial profit while maintaining control of your trades. So I'm going to go ahead and select the 200 multiplier. The next thing that parameter that you don't want to forget is the stop loss and take profit, my friends. These are also orders, and they are in the same family, I would say, with the pending order because they are set in the future for the trades to conversely close at a specific price level. My friends, stop loss and take profit are very convenient to use when trading on Forex, and I think they are especially useful when setting up a pending order. Because since we are not going to be in front of the computer when the trade opens, we definitely want to set up a stop loss in case there is a breakout of the level and the price moves beyond our level. So let's see here, for example, what I'll do is I'll set up my stop loss at minus $15, my take profit at plus $45. That's a 1-to-3 risk to reward ratio. We're going to hit apply, and then we're going to go ahead and select order. And we're going to choose this level one more time, 1.17057. Then we have to click setup, and then we have to choose the direction of our trade. In our case, if the price reaches this level, I would like for the trade to open to the upside. So this is, again, really, really cool. Excuse me, I just really like pending orders on Forex a little bit more because you kind of minimize your losses in case of a breakout, but you can also set up a take profit, so it basically gives you a lot of freedom. And I do want to mention that you can always see the, did we just open? Oh, I did something wrong here, my friends. Okay, well, we'll see how that goes. That was an accident, my friends. I was supposed to set up a pending order. I'm not sure how that happened. Well, in any case, my friends, you can always see the pending orders in your in the trade section. You can cancel the order on FTT and on Forex. You can either cancel it, and right here on Forex, you can actually either adjust the stop loss and take profit if you would like, or if you actually forgot to set up the stop loss and take profit when you were setting up the pending order, you can do so here as well. Let's see here. And I guess the last thing that I want to say about the pending order parameters is that we mentioned this in the beginning, is that you can also set the pending order by time. You can do this on both on FTT and Forex. Now, I generally much more prefer to use the quotes pending order more often. The way that I think that you can use the time is, for example, during a news release. Or, for example, you can set up the order during the opening of a specific trading session. I do not do this, and I would not recommend doing this, doing so because of the high volatility that is present during these times, and the volatility is actually quite often unpredictable. So for me personally, it's a bit too risky for comfort. Now, my friends, I do want to ask you in chat, what do you guys think about setting up the pending order by time? In what cases do you guys think you would be able to use it? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And now, my friends, the next thing that we're going to discuss is the why. Why do we need pending orders, and when should we use this? The answer to why is quite simple. In most cases, pending orders are used due to a lack of time and or a lack of desire for trading. You may have to work, or you may be at the university when the market is actively trading, or maybe you have to watch the kids, or you have to cook, go to the store. Maybe you're going on a date. Or maybe you're just simply in a different time zone where it's nighttime during an active trading session, like the United States trading session, for example, and you're simply asleep. My friends, the advantage of pending orders is clear: freedom of time. But I do want to mention that you also have to understand that there's a downside to setting up a pending order as well. Because when you are setting up the order, you are looking at the situation on the market at that time. And the market is always changing. which is why it would be clearly much better if the trader is actively monitoring the price action as the price approaches the strong level of support or resistance. My friends, on the other hand, if you have no other options and you can't be in front of the computer, a pending order provides a great opportunity to trade. My friends, if you think that you are going to be a trader that is going to use the pending order feature often, I would suggest for you to study different price patterns. For example, the double top, double bottom, as well as the head and shoulders pattern. I think that price patterns are important to know for every trader, and they're especially useful when trading strong reversals from strong support and resistance levels. I do have a video where you can check out this video and learn how to determine where the price will go. My friends, I'm going to post it in chat right now. I want to mention that the entire video is really cool, and I would advise for you to watch the entire thing. But the patterns start from about the 12th minute. And once again, if you're watching the video after the webinar, you'll see the hint appear in the upper right corner. So, about the new feature that is currently available. Let's see here. The market is closed right now for stocks. So basically, there's a new feature that you can use on the pending order that was recently made available, which is that you can set up a pending order when the market is closed. So the United States market is going to open in about 15 minutes or so, and previously, you could only set up a pending order when the markets are opened. This means that you could not set up a pending order on the weekends, and you could not set up a pending order for stocks during non-market hours. I think that this is a really cool feature that can be used more according to fundamental analysis and news releases. Let's say that, for example, during the weekend, a member of a central bank makes an unplanned and unexpected announcement that their economy is improving and the employment is doing much better than expected. So the central bank is thinking about raising the interest rate. In this example, you have good cause to believe that the national currency is going to rise in price when the market opens on Monday. So in this case, for example, you can probably set up a pending order right then on the weekend, even though the market is closed. Or as another example, my friends, let's say that a large company made an unexpected announcement over the weekend about a new super duper product launch. Surprise! And you know that the price of this company's shares will skyrocket when the market opens. In this case, again, you can use the pending order for the trade to open when the market opens on Monday. So, my friends, these are just a few of my ideas and examples. If you have suggestions, ideas, questions, or comments about the use of a pending order, please write them in the comments section below this video. I love to hear your thoughts. And now, my friends, let's see how many people are watching. I do have a little surprise for all of those who stuck till the end. I just have a little bit of a quiz. I do hope that you were paying attention while I was giving my lessons. What we're going to do, I'm going to put the question in chat, and then I'm going to it's going to be displayed on the screen. The first person to answer correctly in chat is going to get a risk-free trade. There is going to be 3 questions, and each person can only win 1 time. My friends, if you see or if you hear your name that you are the winner in chat, please go ahead and kindly send your account ID number before the webinar is over. Alrighty, if you are ready, I am ready. And are you guys ready for the first question? The first question is going to be, on which of the 3 Olymp Trade trading modes is pending order not available on? Ali Teru, Taiwo, hello, hello. So my friends, remember there are 3 trading modes on the Olymp Trade Platform. The pending order is available on 2 of them. I mentioned this a few times during the webinar. So on which of the 3 trading modes is pending order not available on? Alrighty, looking for a reply in chat, looking for a reply in chat. Alrighty, we have a winner. Alateru Taiwo just entered the chat and just won the first question. The first answer is correct. It is not available on SPT. Oliteru Taiwo, please kindly go ahead and send your account ID number in chat. Alrighty, my friends, if you are ready for the second question, Alitaru, please don't forget to send your account. The next question is going to be, which new feature was recently added to the pending order on Olymp Trade? So this was actually at the end of the webinar, so you guys should everybody should know this. This was just recently added, and this indicates I'm trying not to give too many hints, but let's see here. Which new feature was recently added to the pending order on Olymp Trade? So before you could set up a pending order, you could not set up a pending order during specific times. All right, I'll let Sarah send the account ID number. Great, thank you so much for that. So this new feature opens up a new time corridor in order for you to set up a pending order. Come on, let's see who was paying attention. The question is, which new feature was recently added to the pending order on Olymp Trade? Okay, Saya Adekoa, pending order on the weekends. Okay, yes, and when the market is closed. Fantastic. Thank you so much for finishing your question. I was a little bit worried if I could accept that. So yes, the new feature for the pending order is that you are able to set up a pending order when the market is closed. Woohoo! Seyi Adekoya, I do hope that I pronounced your names correctly. Please go ahead and send me your account ID number in chat. Great. And while we're waiting, let's go ahead and start with the third question. The third and last question, my friends. You still have a chance to win a risk-free trade. Let's go. By which two parameters can you set up a pending order on FTT and Forex? We also discussed this today. I usually choose the first parameter. I don't like to use the second parameter. And I was actually asking you guys in chat for your opinions of how we can use that second parameter. So, my friends, let's see. Mama Jube. Mama Jube, come on. There's one more, so I'm looking for two. Dinesh is correct, and Dinesh was the first one to reply correctly. We had Diablo next, Milan is next, but Dinesh was the first one to reply correctly. Mal Jube, you were on the right track, but it's quote and time. Therefore, Dinesh, nice to see you as always. Please go ahead and send your account ID number in chat. My friends, dear traders, I really hope that you enjoyed my lesson today and that you've, and by the way, my friends, if you've never used a pending order before, don't forget that you can practice on a demo account. Likewise, my friends, I do want to remind you to please go ahead and make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. If you enjoyed my lesson, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to ring on the notifications bell. Likewise, my friends, don't miss the action on our social networks. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Angie and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.